So good day, good day, everyone. I just want to share my thought process on how I catch 1 to 7 RR on BTCUSDT today. So I want us to also, after this video, I want you to also come back again and learn from it. First of all, you are going to learn two things from this call. Firstly, you are going to learn how to build bias. Secondly, you are also going to learn confirmation entry in case you are struggling with your confirmation entry and how to beat bias. So this video will help you through, and make sure you come back, because if you don't come back and study, that will give you a little problem, because you can't study something once and you grab it. You can come back like 3 times, 4 times consistently. Safe, make sure you do consistently, because it's very important. And there's a 3 responsibility you have as a trader. First responsibility is how to beat bias. Once you master how to beat bias, bias is also called storyline. So bias show you directional of the buy market, like show you where the market is going to and what market is doing at the moment. Once you master bias, you have solved 60 to 70% of your problem. Then secondly is confirmation entry. Make sure you master one confirmation entry. Make sure you master confirmation entry. Like once you master one confirmation entry, you have solved 15 to 20% of your problem. The remaining 15% or 20% is for you to know risk management, because once you master your bias and entry model and you don't know your risk management, honestly, it's going to be a little problem. Because don't let me to go deep in that. Let us just talk about what we are doing here tonight. So also shows how I catch 1 to 7 RR on BTCUSDT today. So let me start from monthly time frame so we can understand everything. So this is monthly time frame, and we can see on monthly time frame that we are bullish. We are in bullish market. You can see, let me move to a line chart, because line chart will show you the direction of the market. Line chart will show you what is going on in the market. You can see we have higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows, higher high. We break out here to the upside. You can see we break out here to the upside. So we know that we are in bullish market condition. But as we are in bullish market condition, are we going to start buying to the upside? No. Are we going to see sales? Yes, because we are going to see some reversal. You can see when we start buying from here, you can see when we start buying from here, we have some reversal before we expand to the upside. We're also going to have some reversal before we expand to the upside. So we know that we are going to reverse. We are going to have some reversal. So how can we catch the reversal? How did I catch the reversal? And how did I build my bias from the higher time frame? So this is just it. When we are in bullish trend, then what can we see next? We know we are in bullish trend, but we are going to have reversal. So we can see that we have this previous monthly high that has been got swept. Price closed below. Immediately price closed below, you are moving to your lower time frame. No matter the time frame you are building your bias, either weekly, daily, monthly. If you are building your bias on monthly, you move to daily, to weekly to confirm your directional bias. If you are building your bias on more weekly, you move to daily to confirm your directional bias. If you are building your bias on daily, you move to 4 hours. So is the lower time frame lower? That is what you confirm your directional bias. So, and as this monthly high has been got swept and price closed below, we are moving to weekly. We want to see either liquidity sweep and a break of structure. That is the 2 things. You don't do anything. That is all the 2 things you are looking for. Liquidity sweep and a break of structure. Once you see any out of the 2, just know that, okay, my directional bias has been confirmed. So I'm not going to be bearish again, I'm going to be bullish, or I'm not going to be bullish again, I'm going to be bearish. Sorry, I take this guy out. This is the weekly high that goes this is the monthly high that goes swept. And what can we see on weekly? Immediately the monthly high goes swept. You can also see on weekly that this previous weekly high got swept. Move to the line chart. we break out here to the downside. We have a breakout here to the downside. So this shows us that price have given us liquidity sweep and a break of structure on weekly time frame. So weekly and monthly is aligned now because monthly swept monthly high, close below. Weekly give a liquidity sweep and a break of structure to the downside. So that shows us that we are now bearish. We are no more bullish, even though we are still in bullish market. But from now, we are not going to be bullish. We are going to have some sales. So what can we find next? We can see that the next candle, because it's the candle that break out to the downside, the next candle form as liquidity. So what can we find next? This candle take the previous high. On weekly time frame, same thing keep repeating itself. Same things keep repeating itself. Previous weekly high has been gotten swept. Then we want to move to daily. We want to see two things. We know what we are looking for now. Liquidity sweep and a break of structure or a breakout. That's all. We are not looking for another thing. We are not moving to like maybe weekly, just weekly. We are not moving to 4 hours. No, we want to move to daily to see that two things. So let's move to daily now. Let's look. What can we find on daily? What can we find on daily? First of all, you can see daily swept. Same thing happened. Daily swept daily high, previous daily high. Then create a A-shaped key level here for us on daily. Create a A-shaped key level here. If we move to line chart, you can see that this A-shaped key level. Price come back to the A-shaped key level. Tap into the A-shaped key level. We have drops to the downside. Can you see? So let's say we are not considering that one because we want to look for a breakout or a liquidity sweep and break structure. We don't want to use that. Maybe that is the lower time frame. We want to use that. So now that price have, can you see? Let's now that previous week daily high has been gotten swept, has been swept here. So let's move to the line chart. What can you find on line chart? What can you find? What can you find? Check. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. Price break structure here. You can see lower high, lower low, lower high. Price break structure here to the downside on daily after daily high has been gotten swept. So price break structure here to the downside. So daily is also showing us that we are bearish because the weekly break to the downside, daily also break to the downside. So daily is showing now that we are bearish, that we break this consistent structure because it's structural point that will break that place to the downside. So anything that we will be looking for now is sell. Are we going to have buys? Yes, we are going to have buy because we are going to have some retracement because you can see very clearly that we have some buys from here. Can you see? So we are going to have buy, but the buy is going to be retracement. So you can see when we come to this key level now on daily, this is daily time frame now. We have a Muslim breakout here to the downside. And this key level is plug and play key level. A V-shaped key level that sponsor buys to the upside. Sponsor this buy again, sponsor this buy. Then gold is expected to the downside. Price come back to that key level. Tap into it. You can see same thing keep repeating itself. You just have to just study. That's it. That's why I said. That is why I said. Can you guys hear me? So that is why I said you just have to go back to the video and study. So previous daily high has been swept. Immediately previous daily high has been swept. Now let's move to 4 hours. We want to see either liquidity sweep and a break or structure or a consistent breakout. So what can we find? See, this thing once it's just patient. That is just it. What can we find? You can see we swept this previous 4-hour high. We break out the first breakout here to the downside, the second breakout here to the downside. You can see we break out to the downside that we are 4-hour breakout to the downside that we are bearish. Can you see 4-hour daily everything are in line because everything is keep breaking to the downside. We are not seeing that they are breaking to the upside. No, all of them are breaking to the downside. So everything is showing sales for us. So are we going to look for buy? No, don't look for buy because buy will just give you like 2 hour. Then buy will retrace. We expand and snipe you out because you are trading the retracement. So this is where the first sales come in. This is where the first sales come in. which I shared yesterday. Okay, this morning I shared it. How I caught this forced sell. So let me share with you guys again. When we have a breakout to the downside, where the price come back to, when we have a breakout to the downside. So when everything have been aligned, then we see that is we have A-shaped key level here that have inducement liquidity resting close to it. Where is our inducement liquidity? This is it. This is our inducement liquidity resting close to it. So our inducement liquidity is resting close to it. Price take the inducement liquidity close below. We are moving to 1 hour, our confirmation entry. We have our confirmation entry. Let me show us. This is our confirmation entry. We have the previous this current candle, we swept the previous one. We swept the previous high or the low, depending on the market condition. So we swept the previous high or the low. But the low, if you swept the previous high, the low will be standing, because that is the awareness that price will go and take. So this is the A-shaped key level that price is coming back to. So we know that we want to sell from here. This is our confirmation entry. We want to sell from the A-shaped key level, then we dump to the downside. That's all. We don't want to do more than this. That is our confirmation entry. So what can we find here? Same confirmation entry showed up now. 1 hour high has been swept. The low is still standing. Then price create a A-shaped key level here for us. If you move to the line chart, you'll see that we have A-shaped key level here. This is A-shaped key level here on the line chart. So we know that price have created our confirmation entry. So now this is the first sell. This is 8RR. When I cut it, this is 8RR. 8RR. So now, what can you find here? This is the first sales, 8RR. This is the first sales, 8RR. So now this is the second sale. This is how I got the second sale today. So we can see very clearly here that we have the first sale, then the second sale coming. This is the key level that price come back to on 4-hour time frame. Price come back to this key level. Price come back to this key level. We want to move to 1 hour. I missed the first confirmation entry. I missed it because I was driving by that time, so I missed it. Immediately I get home, I just wait. So this is the first hour. This is our first confirmation entry. 1 hour high has been swept on that same key level. Price create a V-shaped key level here for us. This is V-shaped key level. So if you move to line chart, you can see price create a V-shaped key level there. So I missed this first sell. This one, I missed it. So this is when I got the second sell. Let me take this guy. Sorry. Let me take this guy out. So this now, and I got the second sales. I see that we have the A-shaped key level here that got disrespected to the downside. A-shaped key level here that got disrespected to the downside. I'm watching this trade as it's playing out. Like I watched the trade like 4 hours. I'm just watching it. I'm doing all that thing at the chat, but but I'm just watching the trade. This first 1 hour, this 1 hour high, this 1 hour low is the first place that got swept before price went to that high. So price have an inducement close to it, and I move to 15 minutes, and I see that level on 1 hour is also a plug and play key level. Plug and play key level have strength a lot. You can see it's also a plug and play key level, which is also a A-shaped key level. Which is also a V-shaped key level that sponsor buys to the upside. Then got respected to the downside, have an inducement very close to it. Have an inducement. This is my target. This daily low. This is my target. So this is my target. So let me show you guys. This is it. This is my target. 7RR. See now. 7RR. So I caught 2 trade on BTCUSDT.